Hello everyone, welcome to Retro Dad and Modern Lad, the YouTube channel and soon to be website. The Sega Saturn recently turned a massive 24 years old and was Sega's main computer from 1994 to 1999. So you'd think that's all it, there's no way it's getting new stuff released in 2019. But amazingly, in 2019 it looks like it could potentially be the most exciting year for the Sega Saturn in a long time, with new hardware, accessories and games on the horizon. In today's video we're going to look at what the potential things we will see in 2019 for the Sega Saturn are, so let's get into it. Many people will remember the video done a few years ago by Professor Abrasive about cracking the Sega Saturn. Since then he's been working on his Sega Aether, which will be a plug-and-play card which will allow games to be booted from the memory devices to the Sega Saturn using the VCD cartridge slot on the back of it. The Sega Aether is now gearing up for a beta card test to run for around 30 early Patreon backers in the next few months. If this goes well, there's a good chance the product will go into full production in 2019. This is great for Sega Saturn collectors to back up their games in case of the dreaded disc rot or your disc drive going wrong, and also people who just want to play the games and not collect them. It'll also offer an alternative to the difficult to get Rhea and Phoebe, with the Saturn Aether also requiring no modding or removing of the disc drive to work. There's been no indication on how much it's going to cost just yet, and if you want to know more and keep up to date on it, I'll leave a link to both his Twitter and Patreon in the description. Also in 2019, RetroBits are due to release both the new Bluetooth and wired official Sega Saturn controllers. Unfortunately they were due to drop this year but have been delayed until around February 2019. This is very exciting for Sega Saturn owners, and RetroBits are promising that the builds will be of similar quality to the originals. I will leave a link in the description to the Amazon page where you can find out more information and pre-order them, but I'm really looking forward to them. Also in 2019 there's the potential for new Sega Saturn games and for prototypes of previously unreleased games to be released. Anyone who has been watching my channel for a while will know I've been following the progress of Sonic Z's Dream made by XL2 on YouTube with great excitement. It is like a childhood dream to play a Sega Saturn original Sonic platformer, and having played the recent Sage 2018 demo, I was blown away with the game. XL2 is using a custom engine he built from the ground up. The Sage 2018 demo features 4 levels with transparencies, excellent draw distance, 3D controller support and an amazingly fun 2-player mode. I've done the videos on both the single and 2-player mode if you want to check them out on the channel. And also go over to XL2's channel on YouTube, subscribe and leave encouragement in the comments because what he's doing is absolutely excellent. XL2 has currently paused the Sonic Z's Dream development to work on a first-person shooter using his custom engine for the Sega Saturn. Here is some early footage he has uploaded to YouTube. I found this very exciting, especially the prospect of a 2-player mode, which off the top of my head I don't think there's another Sega Saturn first person shooter with a split screen 2-player mode. There's something that could potentially be a game changer and me and my son would really enjoy playing together like we did the Sonic Extreme demo. It's absolutely fantastic to not only see new games for the Sega Saturn, but they're also of a very high quality. XL2 is performing wonders with the Sega Saturn hardware. There is also the possibility in 2019 we will get some new releases of prototypes of unreleased games in the past. We've had some really interesting ones made available, such as Werewolf the Apocalypse, Major Damage, Rebellion and the excellent Armed, which features a full 9 levels to play. If you're interested in seeing videos on these and other Sega Saturn unreleased games, check out the unreleased section of the channel's playlist. There are definitely more games still out there that have been unreleased and are in the hands of collectors. 2 games that definitely have prototypes yet to be made available are Reloaded and Millennium Fire. Both games were cancelled very close to release dates, and in the case of Reloaded, many UK magazines reviewed the Sega Saturn version of the game, but it got cancelled still despite being days away from release. You can play a very short demo of the game on Saturn Power Demo Disc 2, which I have done a video for on the channel. What are you most looking forward to seeing in 2019 from the Sega Saturn? And is there a game you remember that got cancelled for the Sega Saturn you would like to see a prototype surface for? Leave it in the comments below. You've been watching Retro Dad and Modern Lad, the YouTube channel and soon to be website. If you like this video, give it a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. We've got loads of videos mainly on Sega Saturn and Dreamcast, but also other retro and modern computers. Thanks for listening and I'll see you soon. Bye.